Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to my channel Smart Stitching. In the previous videos I have shown you how to cut the top and how to calculate the body measurements. In this video I am going to show you how to cut the top and how to stitch. For example, I am showing you the measurements here. Shoulder is 14 inches, half of the shoulder is 7 inches, chest is 38 inches, take 1/4 of the chest, 9 inches, 9.5 inches, add here 3/4 inch, waist 35 inches, 1/4 of 35 is 8.5, plus add here 3/4. Hip is 44 inches, 1/4 of 44 is 11 inches, add here 3/4 inch, so 9.5 plus 3/4 is 10 inches, here 9/4, here 12 inches. Bottom is 44, hip plus 2 inches, 11 plus 2, 13 inches is the bottom. Making the Shalwar Khameez top, we need 2 to 2.5 meters of fabric. Fold the fabric first widthwise and then lengthwise. So the fabric is on D fold, 2 folds. For easy understanding, cut the fabric. First cut the fabric in widthwise, separate it in 2 pieces. This is the front body piece and this is the back body piece. Mark on the first front body piece. Here make on the lengthwise, this is the lengthwise of the body piece. Make 5 points. First shoulder point, next chest point. On 13.5 make the waist point. On 21 make hip point. Full length of the top is 42 inches. Add 1.5 for the seams. So here on 43 this is the bottom point. On shoulder, mark half of the shoulder, 7 inches. Come down here 7 inches. On this armhole, mark the chest point. The chest point is 10 inches. Waist comes on the 13.5. 9/4. 9/4 is the waistline, and hip on the 21 inches. It is 12 inches. Make a line for these points. Leave 1 inch seam allowance. This is the stitching line and this is the seam allowance. We have to cut from the seam allowance. Make the armhole here. Take the center of the armhole, 3.5 here. From here 1 inch, take it and give the smooth curve by going inside from the center point. Make the body slope here 1/2 of the inch. Join at the bottom. 13 inches here, 1 inch seam allowance. Make a line here. So the drafting is finished. I am going to cut it. Mark on the other part of the front bodies. Chest is 10/4, waist is 9/4, and the hip is 12. Front and back patterns are almost similar except the neck and the armhole. Neck and armhole are somewhat different in this Khameez top. Leave half inch here on the top of the shoulder. Make the line here. In the center part here 7 inches. Come straight and give a smooth curve here. Now the chest point and other waist, hip line and bottom is almost similar in the back bodies. I am going to cut these back bodies. The shape of the armhole in the back bodies is different from the front one. Now the front bodies and back bodies is completed. After this I am going to show you how to cut the sleeves. In the previous video I have shown you how to cut the sleeves of 8 inches. Now the sleeves is in 16 inches. This is the 3/4 sleeve. The length of the sleeve is 16 inches. Add 1.5, that is 17.5 here. From the top of the sleeve, come down to 3 inches. Make a line here. This is called the bicep line. On this bicep line, mark 8 inches. On the top here, mark 1.5 inch. Give a smooth curve here for the sleeve. Take 1 inch for the seams. The sleeve round is 5.5 inches. Here take 1 inch for the seams. Join these two lines. This is the stitching line. Here this is the seam allowance. We have to cut here on the seam allowance. Here this is the back part of the sleeve. For the front part, come half inch inside straight. Give a curve here and cut up to here. This is the front part and this is the back part. is the one sleeve. In the same way, cut the other sleeve. Mark here 5.5 inches and here 8 inches. Make a line. I have cut the front bodies and back bodies and sleeves. After this we have to cut the neck. I am going to cut the neck on interfacing. This is the interfacing. This is also called gum paper or gum stiff. Fold it once. The front neck I am going to cut. Take 3 inches neck width and the neck depth is 6 inches. Make a box here. This is the outside of the box outline. Give the shape here. This is the front neck. In the same way we have to cut the back neck here. The neck width is same here, 3 inches. Neck depth 4 inches. In the front I have taken 6 inches, in the back I have taken 4 inches. Generally the back neck is in round shape, so I am giving the round shape here. This is the back neck. These necks we have to iron it on the interfacing, on the other fabric. Take a fabric piece and mark here. Our neck width is 6 inches, so make the center here 3, here 6 inch. The depth of the neck is 6 inches. Mark it like this and fix it on this interfacing. Fix on the fabric. Put the neck like this, these 2 points, and here the center point. In the same way, iron the back neck. The neck width is 6 inches. This is the center point, and neck depth is 4 inches. This is the center point of the neck. Put the neck like this. Iron it. Cut it here by keeping half quarter-inch seam allowance. These are the facings of the neck. The cutting is now completed. Now I am going to show you how to stitch it. First stitch the facing of the necks. This is the front neck. In the same way, stitch the back neck. After stitching, cut this remaining fabric. Make the center notch here on both the necks. Take the front bodies and this facing of the neck by keeping both right sides together. Make the center notch on the front bodies. Align these two notches and pin it properly. Now stitch it just beside the interfacing. Make small stitches on the neck. Give the proper shape. See, this is the stitching line. After this, put 1/4 inch seam allowance after the stitch we have made and cut the neck in the same shape. Make slits, cross slits or notches on the seam allowance so that the neck turns smoothly. Turn it on the other side. Turn this neck facing on the other side. This is the wrong side. See, this is the front neck. Stitch on the back bodies, back neck. This is the center notch. Align these two notches Pin the neck facing and stitch. This is the stitching line we have made. See in the back side the shape of the neck. Cut it by giving 1/4 inch of seam allowance in the same shape. Make the slits here on this neck seam allowance. In the round shape, we can make here a turning stitch. The front neck is in sweetheart shape. We can't make the turning stitch in that neck. In round shape, we can make the turning stitch. This is the neck interfacing, and take this seam allowance in below the interfacing, and on the margin stitch here. This is the back bodice. This is the front bodice. Put the right sides together. This is the right side and this is the right side. Put the right sides together. Attach the shoulder. Open the seam neck facings. Keep the right face together. Right side of the right sides together. Open the neck facings and make the align here like this. Bring both the interfacings on the front side like this. Make the shoulder line by keeping 1/2 inch here seam allowance. Join the other shoulder. Keep the right sides together in the same way. Open the interfacings. Make align here and both the facings turn front side of the neck. This is the sleeve we have cut. Now I am going to sew the hemline here by folding twice. Make one more line on the edge of the sleeve. In the same way, stitch the other sleeve by keeping both right sides together. Cut the front part of the sleeve. See, the front neck is stitched here, back neck is stitched, and I have attached the shoulders here. After this, make the front, cut the front part on the sleeve. After cutting, the shape of the sleeve is like this. So to the front part here, we have to attach the sleeve like this. Put the sleeve right side on the top. This is the front side shape I have given here. So here the front part we have to put. This right side facing together. Stitch from here by keeping 1/4 inch seam allowance. Join the sleeves to the shoulder, to the armhole. In the same way, attach another sleeve. This is the stitching line we have made. So stitch on this line from, this is the hip portion and this is the end of the sleeve. So I am going to stitch from here on the hip part. Lock it here properly. Put the needle inside on the waistline and turn the cloth and start stitching. Lock on the other end, that is at the sleeve. In the same way, stitch on the other side of the fitting. I have completed the sides of the sleeves and front bodies and back bodies up to hip. Below the hip up to bottom, we have to make the slits here. This is called the slits. Turn these edges twice and start stitching. This is the hip point. Come upside from the hip point half of the inch on this slit line. Stop it and turn here to continue the other back part of the slit. Hold it here. Turn this side. The one side of the slit is completed. In the same way, stitch the other side of the slit. The two sides of the slits are completed. This is the one side and this is the other side. Now the hemline is, we have to complete the hemline in the same way by folding it twice. Stitch the other side of the hemline. Now the hemlines are completed. After this, make the corner stitch on complete two sides of the slits and hemline for the nice look. See, this is the top I have stitched. Thank you viewers. Please subscribe my channel.